So let's solve this question number third, the CKS series. So for that, first of all, we have to select the particular context, and then the question is that you have received a list from the DevSecOps team which performed a security investigation of the cluster. The list states of the following about the API server setup: accessible through a node port service, change the API server so that only accessible through a cluster IP service. So as per the question, right now the Kube API server is accessing through a node port service. So for that, as it is not good practice, so make sure that the Kube API server should be accessible through a cluster IP service only. So first of all, as you aware that Kubernetes components manifest are stored at this location /etc/kubernetes/manifest, and we can see there are 4 manifests available. So in which Kube API server is one of that. Along with that, we will also check the service. So currently you can see the service of this Kubernetes is node port, and it should be cluster IP, right? So first of all, we will make the changes in our Kube API server. So what I'll do, I'll just use vim command, or I will just use vEditor, and I will simply open the Kube API server YAML file. But as you can see, the permission is denied, so I need to, as you can see, use sudo -i. Then we are ready, and I will just open the Kube API server file, and here we have to find the node port. So I'll just use // and then I will search for node. Okay, so you can see there is already another node which is not expected, that we are not looking for this node. So I will just use n to check the next occurrence. So there is one node restriction. Then as you can see, there is nothing node related things. So what I'll do, I'll just try to scroll this, and let me check that can we check or not. Okay, so you can see there is node port, it was small cap. So what I'll do, to change the service, I just need to, either I can remove this entire line so the service would be cluster type, or I can do just the port would be 0, and I will just save and exit this from this file. Then we will check the service, and as you know that after making changes in your Kubernetes component manifest file, it takes some time. So I'll just run the command again, and currently it's showing me the same thing. So let's wait for more seconds. So it's not coming up. So what I'll do, I'll just check using Crickettle, and I will just grab only API, and you can see that is running since last 7 seconds. So I hope we are able to see the service. Yes, so we are able to see the service, but again the type of service is node port, and this is why, because to reflect the changes of the services, we make sure to delete the node port service, or we need to delete the Kubernetes service. So what I'll do, I'll just delete this Kubernetes service, and then after that it should created the new service. You can see the service type is cluster IP now.
So that's it for this question. Please check out the playlist for this CKS KillerShell series. The link is given in the description box, and also you can check out the pinned comment. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and have a good day.